Alright, it's time for another My Boring Week segment, for another uneventful episode of this podcast. Here we go, folks. And I'll start out by saying Monday, we did the open mic. Had 11 comics and 2 audience members. Pretty decent show. It was nice, nice turnout, I would say. A little bit more audience would have been better, but it was cool. And then the next day I woke up, I felt sick. I felt like I had a little bit of a hangover, but I think it was a little bit of a headache, which I rarely get. And I felt low energy, so I canceled the appointment with Sean. I said, "Hey, I can't do the workout thing today." Then one of the comedians texted me from Sweeney's and said, "Hey, did you get sick from the food?" And I said, "Well, yeah, I felt a little bit sick the next morning. I had the chicken fingers and fries, a special." And he said, and one of the guys was like, "I was puking and throwing up for days." And I was like, "Really?" I said, "Well, I didn't get that sick." And another guy that I talked to, he didn't get sick, so I don't know. Apparently, he was the only person that got sick, but the guy lost 8 or 9 pounds. I got to be honest with you, I was jealous. I was like, 8 or 9 pounds? Damn. I wish I lost 8 or 9 pounds from food poisoning. I mean, food poisoning sucks when you have it, but afterwards, you look great. So that happened. And then, I made a YouTube short. It was so fun, you guys. You guys saw the new YouTube short. It's not a good joke. It's about some Japanese story I read on my topic news last week. So I put it up I think I put it up Tuesday night. And at first, I wasn't seeing anything. And then I started, the algorithm started going up. And then I started seeing comments. And they were so funny. Some people writing like, "Rough, tough crowd. Oh, your joke's always this bad," stuff like that. And I was just laughing at all of them. It was so fun. Got up to like 1,600 views, which is a lot for someone like me, but it was so funny. I'm glad I did that. And then Thursday, I stayed in Wednesday night. I didn't go to tap room. Thursday, I met up with the personal trainer Sean, and I was like, "Hey, let's." He was like, "You ready to do this?" I said, "Yeah, I feel better." So we met up, and instead of he had me doing push-ups and squats, he had me doing lunges. If you guys know what that is, it's when you walk with your knees bent, kind of like walking squats. He had me doing some of those and had me doing planks. So the time we got to the boxing, I was fucking exhausted. I had sweat coming out of my eyes. My hair was all sweaty. And then we started doing the boxing. I could barely throw a punch. Really good workout, but man, I was fucked up. And then Friday night, the Jak'd comedy show, the second one, I was running a little bit late because I was getting ready to leave, and then my dad called me. He goes, "Oh, I got groceries." I'm like, "Come on, man, I got somewhere to go." So I fucking had to wait for him, put the groceries in, then I left. I got there like 7:30, which is fine because I'm the host. The show doesn't start till 8 o'clock anyways. So I was waiting for everybody, and one guy didn't show up. He didn't even text me, didn't even message me. He just didn't show up. I was like, "That's professional. That's nice." And everybody showed up. I saw 2 guys that I haven't seen in years, and there were 2 guys who helped me out when I started. They were on the show. The show was more raunchier than the last one. The last one, everyone paid attention. It was really cool. This show, it was more women in the audience, so you know what that means. Like a bunch of cackling cunts. A bunch of cackling, middle-aged, white, ugly cunts. All of them were ugly. Just small, ugly, out of shape, just sitting there talking, fucking cackling, just not listening to the show. Half the comedians bailed. There were a couple comedians who did really good. This comedian Nick I put on the show has been on JoshCast before. He had the best set of the night. He was talking about Jerry Springer, and he was fucking with the audience, and he was just fucking with them. And he really was pacing around the room. He looked like a professional up there. He just killed. And some other comedians had good sets too. But it was cool to see some people I haven't seen for a while and put them on a show, work with them. That was fun. And then we booked another show for June the 9th. So, because I didn't want to do it around Memorial Day, because I said, even though we're skipping a month, it's only 2 weeks. I was like, I don't want to do it around Memorial Day because comics are cocksuckers, as you can tell. They all act like they're busy. They all act like, they all get on shows. They want more money. Most comics are a pain to deal with. So I'm glad that it's not for another month and a half. It gives us time to rest. I hung out for about an hour and a half afterwards, just hanging out with this dude Casey Kev. He's always on mushrooms. This guy, he always looks like he's crying. He has a weird like puppy dog kind of crying face. Really nice guy, cool dude to drink with. But man, this guy's always on mushrooms. Maybe that's what I need for my fat face. Yeah, the show was a good time. It wasn't as good as the first show, in my opinion, but it was cool. And then Saturday night I stayed in, but I did do a live stream on Twitch. I did a 15-minute freestyle thing. I wanted to go on World Star and troll people, but World Star is very gay. They have this thing now where they can tell if you're using like another software, like to put my backdrop up, and then they won't let you go live. They go, "Oh, sorry, you're using another program. We don't allow that." Blah blah blah. And I was like, "Go fuck yourself." Well, folks. I did an episode of Tales from the Shit this week. That was the one thing I wanted to talk about. I forgot. I totally forgot. I've never forgotten a poop show before. And I was looking. I was like, "What's the next poop show?" And I realized, wait, Monday's May. I got an open mic on Monday. I haven't done a show this month. Holy crap. So I think Wednesday night, I stayed in. I did an episode of Tales from the Shit. And first, I think YouTube said it was blocked because I played some movie clips, blocked in other countries, but I put it up. And I was like, fuck, I just totally fucking forgot, man. You know, I don't know, because my open mic got canceled last week. And that was in my head. So speaking of that, the open mic is out actually this week as well. We're doing our first back-to-back because we're making up for what happened 2 weeks ago. So we get back on a regular schedule. And folks, that's it for my boring week. It's been raining like cunts the last couple days. I'm fucking sick of this rain. April showers coming your way. It's like, fuck these fucking rain. How much fucking rain do we need? It's raining like balls all fucking week. I'm sick of it. Well, anyways, let's get to the segment. Let's get to the odd news. A Montana lawmaker suggested she'd rather risk her child's suicide than let her transition. Damn. That's hardcore parenting right there. I'm transitioning to another story to get away from that right now. Rotterdam area resident worried about 1.5 kgs of crystal meth arrives randomly by mail. R-rated Winnie the Pooh series in the works from Sausage Party director. So they're gonna make it R. So, hey boo boo, let's go rape some chicks. I don't know. Mass neo-Nazi crash world's largest satanic event. That was demonic. Florida Uber Eats driver was killed and then dismembered during a delivery run. So somebody just killed this guy. They cut up his body like Dexter. Holy crap. And that happened in Florida too. Florida's got the craziest stories. Dog missed him for 26 days, walked 40 miles to his former home. Iceberg lovers go wild over viral video of the Dickey Berg off Newfoundland's coast. Italian was saved by anime, becomes a psychiatrist in Japan. Huh. Lamb found in car next to 10,000 euros of heroin and cocaine and a bag of chips. Just one bag of chips there, folks. That story was all that and not a bag of chips. College student cries after a bunch of girls make fun of the new light-up roller skater shoes she wore to class. Oh, that's terrible. Why can't you just wear... I thought we were getting to the point where you couldn't make fun of people anymore, and we're all woke now. You can't make fun of someone's roller skater shoes. That's... Father of hundreds gets sperm donation banned from Dutch court. This guy is just spreading his seed around like fucking Bill Clinton over here. Dwarf was bullfighting banned in Spain. Researchers taught parrots to video call other parrots so that pet birds develop friendships and feel less lonely. So they're video calling each other. Wow. Well, listen, we got technology now. Parents who argue with Little League Empire to judge games themselves will face suspension. New New Jersey rule says. Oh, okay. That's New Jersey. Nude landlord, no excuse for holding back rent, rules German court. Swansea gas workers misspell school when repainting the road. Well, that is a hard word. You got the two O's. Not really. The first babies conceived with sperm-injected robot have been born. So robots have jizz now. We're really getting a little bit crazy with this whole thing. Moose steals popcorn from Alaska movie theater. Lizzo? Alright, that old joke. Let's stop. Come on, leave her alone. Leave her alone. 47 suspected cult members starved to death so they can meet Jesus. Well, if you want to meet Jesus, don't starve yourself. Just leave the car running or something. Dog poop being tossed over balconies at an apartment complex in Maryland. I think I read that already. Or that's a new story. Alright, we'll write it down. We'll save it for the next episode of, well, you know. A woman just emerged after spending 500 days alone in a cave. She saw some things. Yeah, I imagine bats, bat poop, and other creatures like rats and other stuff. Imagine that's mainly what you see when you're in caves. Sunscreen for car. Homeopathic doctor coats car with cow dung to beat the heat. I'm not sure what dung is. Is that poop or is that? It says, yeah, it looks like poop. It probably does a number on the clear code. I'm trying to read the story, but it's just a bunch of dumb jokes. Where's the article at? Here it is. I clicked on the wrong thing. Posted his car with cow dung. It often happens in the summer, increases the temperature. Yeah, I'm so fascinated with this word dung. Let's see, is that dung? The extra. Oh, it's excrement. Okay, so it's not poop. All right, I'm just fascinated with that. Belgian town organizes seagull imitation championship. Oh! Watch moose sneak into a movie theater. Lizzo, come on, stop it already. It's not funny, alright. Egypt builds world's largest 114-kilometer man-made river. 6 cattle found dead in Texas with their tongues missing. There was no evidence of struggling footprints or tire tracks. I think I read that last week. I'm not sure. Sludgehammers recalled after injuring people in the face. And, yeah, there's not a lot of odd news this week, you guys. That's it. That's pretty much it for the show. The show's going to end, I guess, a couple minutes early. But as far as what's on the show next week, I can't promise anything. I haven't done a prank call show in about 4 weeks to a month. I don't have any ideas, but I can just do the same ideas I've had before. Can't promise, though. And once again, another open mic this week. And, yeah, that's pretty much that. So, folks, this is the first but yet worst comedy podcast in Philly. It's your favorite podcast that most people do not listen to. And that is it for the show. Alright? You just listened to, and we're out of here. Go fuck yourself, Cuffy.